Hello, everyone, and welcome to It's Your Call, a series where we ask you what you would do on some difficult bidding problems. Today, I am joined by Rory and Jonathan, an amazing youth pair. They have been playing together for quite a while. They've been competing for USA teams for a bit. They went to Veldhoven, the World Youth Bridge Championships for teams. They competed for the USA, and they were on the U21 team, and they actually came second place, correct?
We did.
That was awesome, guys. Well done.
Thank
Representing
you. Thank you.
USA. They play a strong club precision system, which is awesome. Furthermore, they created bridge clubs at their colleges, Rory at UC Davis and Jonathan at UC Berkeley. So well done, spreading the love of bridge. Well done, y'all. We're
Yep.
loving that. What's it like creating a bridge club at colleges? What's the attendance like?
Um, Berkeley already had a bridge club before I got there, but when I was a freshman, it was m primarily people who already know how to play,
Uh-huh.
either because they did it in their undergrad and they're grad students now, or they learned it from somewhere else. But it wasn't very focused on outreaching and trying to teach more people.
I see.
I tried to get the club to, yeah, teach newer people, and attendance has been going up, which is really good. And yeah, it's very exciting for me to teach them and like see also their enthusiasm for the game.
Great. And how about you, Rory, at UC Davis?
Um, I actually only recently created the club, and afterwards, we are about 3 meets in now, and our turnouts are usually about 30 students, which is awesome. And they're all mostly new,
Holy cow.
and yeah, and it's a lot of fun. Somehow, you know, the college kids, they're actually interested in bridge, even
Awesome.
though a lot of them don't know it. Yeah.
That's amazing. 30 for 3 meets in. That's absolutely insane. So
Yeah.
y'all are doing some amazing bridge advertising work and, building that game up. We need a lot of youth players, and y'all are creating that resurgence.
Yeah, the secret is to have pizza at the meets. That's the secret. So,
You bring them in with pizza and then you hit them with bridge.
yep,
Okay, so, shall we get into this bidding problem?
Let's do
sure,
it.
All right,
let's do it.
let's do it. We are playing imps, known as vulnerable, and east is the dealer, you are south. Okay? So the auction starts out with a one heart opener by east, and now it's your call.
Just right off the bat, my instinct is to pass. I'm not too keen on making abnormal overcalls. Maybe you could bid one spade, maybe one no trump, but I don't see any reason to do that. I'll just pass pretty quickly, honestly.
Okay? What?
My choice will be between pass and one trump. Uh, I I'm pretty conservative in upgrading 14 counts to no trump, and a 5 card suit in the opponent's suit isn't that great of a thing to upgrade.
Agreed.
You do have the benefit of like the stoppers not taking up any of our high card points, so we're still pretty strong outside. But I think I don't see anything wrong with just passing. So yeah.
Yeah, just wait. And, partner can come in with something else. There's more info here to be had. So, and we're not out of the auction yet. So it goes pass and pass by west. And we think we're playing in one heart, and then north doubles. And then after that, pass. What are your thoughts at this point?
Well, our hand is like, in the context of us passing the first round, is super strong.
Mm-hmm.
So the likelihood of game or even slam is definitely in the picture. So I would want to make a forcing bid. I'll probably bid two hearts,
Okay.
and hopefully we could get our spade bit going and go from there.
All right. Your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I agree. Especially considering partner has a shortness in hearts and likely for spades. A spade game looks very likely.
Okay. So 2 hearts it is. We're going for some sort of spade game. And then it goes pass, and your partner is going to bid, let's say 3 spades. So first off, what do we think the difference between 3 spades and 2 spades by partner is here?
Huh. Well, I'm not sure if partner has. So I think partner has more than 4 spades with 3 spades. But partner also didn't bid 2 spades the first time, which, or I would take as like an intermediate hand
Mm-hmm.
with 6. So partner probably has some strong hand with 5 spades maybe. And in that context, slam is like totally in the picture. We could give partner something like a stiff heart, ace queen, some number of clubs, ace queen, fourth of clubs, and I think you're probably just making a slam. You could rub some hearts and pitch that second diamond. Yeah, so we're gonna make a slam try, I think, and I think 4 clubs should be a Cuebid here.
Okay.
So that's what I would probably bid.
Okay. What are your thoughts, Jonathan?
I'm not totally sold that 3 spade is strong hands. So you're suggesting single suited spades. Yeah, I guess
Maybe.
that's the only thing that could happen. If partner has like a normal-ish takeout double, something like short, like 4-2, 4-3 shape, or 4-1, 4-4 shape, partner will probably just bid 2 spade or just he
With
doesn't
a
need
good
to.
hand, they could bid 3 hearts.
My brain goes to, like this was originally going to be kind of like a power double, right? Where partner
Okay.
would be showing a stronger hand with spades if we're going down that route, but we have very, very little high card points remaining between our hand, East's hand, and partner's hand. I mean, at this point, we can probably just say that West has absolutely nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see your point here, where if they just
Yeah.
had a
So you're
really strong hand, like it's hard for them to have a good hand with spades, because a good hand with single suited spades, because most of the time they would just bid 1 spade with the amount of hardcore points allotted to them from the context of what we have in our and East hand has, right?
right, right, for sure. But it is right. That is true. But it's not like partner is showing a strong spade hand. I think 3 spades is just setting a game force with spades because our
Mm-hmm.
2 hearts is telling partner that we have a good hand,
Okay.
and perhaps the 3 spades is just setting a game force.
All right.
So it doesn't have to be crazy strong.
Okay. Do you agree with 4 clubs, Jonathan? That there should be
Um,
a control?
yeah, I'll bid 4 clubs.
Okay, 4 clubs. And West passes, of course. And now North is going to bid for diamonds, showing
Mm-hmm.
the control in diamonds. And now,
Right. We really want to hear partner telling us that they have shortness in hearts. 4 hearts last train here to show that we have extras. Sounds good to me.
okay. And the 4 no trump is going to come out. Let's say we're playing 1430.
Great with 5 diamonds.
5 diamonds. And they are going to now just bid 6 spades. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Seems fair? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Partner's hand is Jack 10 9 fourth of spades, King singleton of hearts, King 9 7 4 of diamonds, Ace Queen 9 6 of clubs. So, just from your perspective with that North hand, going back to this 3 spades bid, do you think it would have been more adequate for them to just bid 3 hearts?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
There's, yeah.
And you think the auction would just continue further? South would show spades, and that would be kind of like the confirmed fit, and it would just go control bids from there.
Yes, I will say though, I think that the North hand should not be bidding key cards over last train because they've really showed their whole hand already, apart
Okay.
from the shortness and hearts. But if partner's hand is really that good, he could still bid. They could still bid over four spades with a Cuebid of like at the five level to tell us that they're looking for a heart control. So I think
Okay.
that we could have stayed lower,
Mm-hmm.
even with a three spade beating bid. Probably still end up staying in five. And additionally, partner knows that we're off the queen of spades and a heart ace. But I guess there's inference that the queen of spades is onside. Maybe is why they decided to bid six, which I don't mind. It's
Mm-hmm.
not the worst contract in the world, I don't think. It looks like, well,
You lose a heart.
oh,
You have a heart pitch. The whole question is, do you have enough timing to rough three hearts? And you would need like, I mean, a heart lead would actually really help here, and the likely on the actual hand, uh, you are probably not going to get it,
mm-hmm,
as North bid spades first, so East is on lead, and they've got the hearts. So they probably are going to lead a club or something, probably something club or diamond. Are you able to manufacture enough entries to rough enough hearts? It's not easy, so it's probably not the best slam. The Queen of Spades is on side, so things do work.
The way I might play it though is instead of trying to rough hearts, which seems really hard
Mm-hmm.
given we have to rough so many, I would probably just try to rough one of each minor in my hand and then
Mm.
hope that the queen of spades drops. I
Okay.
think that's a little better.
Yeah, that's cool.
Although there's a
Is
pro.
if after we bid two hearts, is partners two spades forcing?
Um, yeah, that's what I was nervous about on this auction. Is two spades forcing? What do you guys think?
No,
Yeah, I wasn't I
they're
wasn't
not anything first.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking that two spades was non-forcing. So that's why I didn't want to bid two spades here initially, but in the end I do think that three hearts is definitely a more accurate depiction because, partner might be thinking that you have more spades when you bid three spades. So I think the
Right.
auction should probably go something more like this. And then it would go like three spades. And at this point with partner's hand, whether or not they're interested in the controls, they could bid four clubs or they could bid four spades. Four spades probably would shut things down a lot faster.
Right.
So if it just went four spades here and it went pass, pass, pass. Now, one question I wanted to ask is if the vulnerability was different. If East West were vulnerable and you were not, do you think that pass is actually an option here? Or would you still bid two hearts?
I think normally at Imps I just want to get your game. It seems like we're very likely to have one, and not worry about like trying to beat one hard double with as many tricks as we can.
Mm-hmm. How about,
Yeah, for me, passing is just was not even a consideration given that our hearts are just really bad.
yeah.
And they could be making it when we're cold for a lot of games. Even we could be missing a slam too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I would not pass.
Okay. Definitely a no on the passing segment. If you had better hearts rather than spades, it might be more of a consideration.
Yes, for
So,
sure.
Move the king of hearts, the king of spades to the king of hearts, then
It looks a
we
lot
can
better,
see
even
a
with
ton of trump
just that.
tricks.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, that's definitely interesting. And another thing is that East could have bid two hearts here with their hand, whether they wanted to or not, over two hearts. Probably just what kind of bid would you be thinking about here?
Well, sadly, it's not easy to penalize this spot because our double is not going to be penalty. and we don't really want to risk passing out the auction. So I wouldn't be worried about penalty. I'll still be trying to focus on finding our game.
So would you go about it with a two spades bid or a three hearts bid?
Two spades seems a little too wimpy to me. I would probably bid three hearts. Maybe three spades is reasonable too.
Mm-hmm. And, two spades, it is a free bid in a way as well. So
That is true.
I think there's an argument for two spades, three hearts, or even three spades. I'd be a little bit scared about three spades with the heart holding. That's not particularly helpful for us. So I'd personally choose between three hearts or two spades. I might go on the wimpy route and bid two spades here.
Well, us having these hearts is good if partner has some trumps because
True.
those are tricks that we could take.
Yeah, it would have to
You
be
can,
high trumps too, though.
Not
no,
necessarily the since West is the one with the short. We just need trumps bigger than West.
Right.
no. Also, we can take away like an ace from our hand, and that will still be a two spade free bid. So,
Mm,
Right. You take away the
okay.
ace and the king and the minors, and I'm still bidding two spades.
yeah.
100%.
Okay, overly wimpy by me. So three hearts seems to be what we would do here, and things would continue on um,
Uh,
as
I
normal.
think
I
three hearts is a
wouldn't,
little aggressive. Just because partner in the balancing seat making a takeout double is not like promising a crazy like an open. It's not promising an opening hand for
Oh,
sure. So three hearts to me is stronger than a three spade bid,
okay.
and also just sounds like it's asking for a stopper and not well. You might have a different agreement, but
Yeah,
three spades would be my choice.
and partner at that point would probably just bid four spades as well. I got a little bit over excited with the north hand and like, oh, slam, how exciting. But yeah, that was this hand, and it's just really interesting when East has all of these cards. It's really good for you. It's not enough to be considering penalty, but like if you just watched over the king of spades to be the king of hearts, then voila. You had so many different possibilities with this hand.
Yeah, I want to point out from North's perspective, given that we passed over one heart, it limits us from having a a lot of hands, a lot of hands with five spades in it, a lot of hands that could have bid a no trump or overcalled minor. So, given the fact that we didn't act over a heart, looking at the North hand, it's a little bit thin to try to go for slam because
Agreed.
we do only have an eight card fit.
Right.
and essentially North has a 10-point hand. I wouldn't count the King of Hearts as too much. Um, well, partner has probably some heart length, so maybe partner has like some heart strength, but
But overall, it's just a really wacky hand. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Rory and Jonathan, and wish you best of luck in your bridge competitive endeavors and in your clubs that you're creating. Keep those going. We're excited to see how those end up.
Yep, thank you so much for having us. This was a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. I don't want to keep you guys any longer. Yeah, we'll see you at the bridge table.
Yes, we will.
yeah.
All right, bye. All right, y'all. What a crazy hand that was. You've got five small hearts when they're opening hearts on your right. And then on top of that, you've got a partner who's doubling with probably most likely four spades, and you've got four spades. Do you decide to try to defend hearts? Do you decide to try to find a spade game? What do you do on different vulnerabilities? If they're vulnerable and you're not, is a game even worth it? Do you think you can set hearts down a lot? Probably not so much because your heart suit isn't that great quality. But, if the king of spades was the king of hearts, big difference, right? You probably would try for that. When it comes to partners balancing double differentiating, I mean, they could just have a balancing double. They could have 8 points and they're protecting you, right? So it's hard to, in these situations, to determine how good your hand is. Are you a two spades bidder? Are you a two hearts bidder? Probably not a one spade bidder. You've got to be showing something more than just a bare minimum. So are you into two spades? Are you into two hearts in that initial auction? And then what do you think the north hand should do? They've got a good fit for you. They've got shortness in their suit, although it is the king of hearts. Probably just something supporting a little bit. So let us know all of your thoughts on all these circumstances. It is a super wacky, super fun hand. So yeah, if y'all liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the ACBL YouTube channel for more It's Your Call content. With that, I'll see y'all next week. Bye!